Hi everyone, my name is Liza. I'm a futures day trader and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today in this video I want to share with you guys my experience of trading with a prop firm and trading futures with my personal account. What are the pros and cons? What are the reasons why I personally stopped trading with a prop firm? And if I plan on coming back on trading with a prop firm, the short answer is no, not currently. I haven't been thinking about that at that moment. And it's going to be from my point of view. That's my personal experience. So I was trading with a prop firm for about a year, a little bit more than that. And I've been trading with my own capital, day trading futures for the last 6 months. So I stopped trading with a prop firm in August of 2024. So from mid-August, I've been trading using my own capital and by using my own account. And let's just go back to the story. I've been day trading futures for a little bit more than a year and a half. It's gonna be 2 years in June of 2025. And I started trading on the simulator. And then I moved to trade with a prop firm account. And I actually passed my first challenge on my first account and my first attempt. That was pretty fast. Like I did it within the months. I believe it took like 40 days, a little bit like 41 days to pass the challenge. And then literally that fast as well. That's how I lost that funded account as well. Why? Because I didn't have a proper risk management in place. I didn't know what I was doing. It was messy. There was no planning. Like there was literally nothing at that moment. I think like I just got lucky in some sort of sense, like, you know, this beginner's luck. And after that, it took me half a year to pass another challenge. If you haven't watched one of the videos of me, how I shared with you guys that I failed trading over 20 prop firm accounts. So it's technically like two accounts, 1 to 2 accounts per month. And maybe at one point even more than that because of all of those special promotions or whatever it is. So I passed my challenge, like second time I passed the challenge was only, I believe, in April or May of 2024. So from September 2023 to May 2024, that's where I was failing and failing and failing. So yeah, roughly about half a year when I was trying to pass the challenge. And then during the summer, I was testing different strategies. I passed a few more accounts as well in July for 250K in July. And then in August, I'm like, no, I'm switching to trade with my capital and I'm gonna fund it with just $5,000. I opened my Interactive Brokers account, funded it with 5K to try to grow it and see how it's gonna be. The whole reasoning why did I switch from trading with a prop firm and to start trading my personal account is that I started feeling a little bit limited in trading with a prop firm. I do believe that a massive pros and advantage of trading with a prop firm when you are a beginner, and I actually do encourage all of the beginners to try trading with a prop firm for some time, like trade on a simulator, then from simulator move to the prop firm, and then potentially down the road trade your own capital. That's been the plan for me. I feel like I've traded for the whole year with the prop firm and I felt like I started being limited. I stopped treating prop firm, like it just comes from the psychological point of view. I stopped treating it seriously and I wanted to have more control over my funds. That was one of the reasons with some of the payouts when it's just bi-weekly. I know with my prop firm that I was trading back then, now they moved to like 1 payout per 3 days or something like that. But I just didn't like that whole idea of requesting a payout bi-weekly. It felt like a salary for me, like I'm working a corporate job and I have to wait 2 weeks to request my payout. I wanted to have more control over my funds. I wanted to have an opportunity to withdraw at any moment that I need. And another thing is that it also comes to the funds. It also comes to the control of the funds, control of the withdrawals, and control over my personal information. So I think in July, that 250 account challenge that I passed, in order for me to start requesting the payouts from that specific account, I had to record a video. I had to post that video to show that I'm a legitimate person and I'm a real person, which I did not feel like I want to do that. Like, why do I have to do that to request my payout? I didn't feel comfortable sharing so much of my personal information also with another prop firm, me being in Canada, prop firm being as well in United States, and I just didn't feel comfortable sharing all of this personal information, knowing that the prop firms, anything can happen to them. So that's also for me like a security and privacy reasons, and feeling limited in my funds, not having control over my funds. And I just felt also with some of the swing trading, I've been trading back then CL pretty actively, and I could feel how I'm getting limited, that I want to do a swing trade, but I could not do that because I had to close my positions by the market closer on the specific dates. So all of those limitations, all of those extra things that I've been thinking, I've been trying, I tested all the strategies, I was like, you know, it's not really working for me personally. And I do see more cons personally for me in the trading. And I'm gonna talk about the positive aspects of trading with a prop firm as well, because there are like a lot of good positive sides of trading with a prop firm. And it's just something that, just something that didn't work out for me. And I wanted to have a full control over my funds, over my trading, and not wait for those payouts to come on a bi-weekly basis. And that's when I decided I'm gonna fund my account. I'm gonna just put 5K and see how it's gonna go, probably for the months of August, like half months of August and September. It took me some time to readjust to the size. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit of challenging understanding the size. How many contracts can I trade? Like, what's going on? Like, I feel like it took me months and a half of actually trying to see and adapt to that style, adapt to 5K, and adapt to some of the strategies as well. And then after that, I started getting slowly on this, in the speed, on track. And personally, right now, I do like way more, and I feel better trading my personal account for all of those reasons that I listed before. And my goal is to grow that account from like 5K to grow it to 100K. And I tripled it back in December. So in December, I was up at 14,000. And so that's been working better personally for me. And what are the downsides of this? What do I experience as a downside or positive sides of trading with a prop firm? The major thing that I'm forever grateful for that opportunity to trade with a prop firm is the learning curve. I don't personally think when you are just a beginner that you should go ahead and trade with your own capital. I don't think you should do that. If you don't want to trade on a simulator, if you just don't like that idea of doing the paper trading, go and trade with a prop firm. I don't agree if you have not traded like for a long period of time that you should go ahead and trade your capital right away. With a prop firm, like trading with a prop firm allowed me to become more disciplined. It allowed me to test my strategies, to test different instruments, to feel different sizes as well, because I traded with like 25K accounts to 250Ks. That was the last one that I became funded in July. And that could make me understand different sizing, how can you scale, how you can try different strategies, how you can try different instruments, what is working better for me, what is not working best for me, and how to close the positions, how not to hold the losers, how to, I feel like trading with a prop firm allowed me to learn so many skills and gain so much knowledge when it comes to market, when it comes to trading, and understand myself better and my trading style as well. So that's why I personally do think that it's worth of you going and trying to trade with a prop firm. Majority of the prop firms, they constantly run all of those special promotions, and you can get accounts like 80% discounts, 90% discounts, which is very affordable, because like for me, I feel like on average I had to pay $18 per account per month. Some of them, if they are like a larger accounts, I feel like maximum I paid 35 or 36, which is like double, 18 and 36, in that range. I never paid more than that. So trading with a prop firm allowed me actually to preserve my capital that I had on the side and not to lose my capital, and yeah, just kind of feel more safe and practice and practice and practice. So that's a major advantage of trading with a prop firm. You do not risk your own capital, and that's where I feel like if you are planning to trade with a prop firm down the road, that's a major advantage, because you don't risk your capital. There is always that threshold. Let's say on a 50K account, your threshold is 2,500, it's 2,500. So you are always capped. And if you go to this drawdown, that's it. Like you just lose your account, you'll lose your funded account, and you can go ahead and try to pass the challenge again. So there's always that maximum of a drawdown that you can lose. And that's probably the beauty of a prop firm, of how you can manage your risk, because risk is capped. There is a limit to it. When in comparison to your personal account, well, you can lose it all. It's only you who is in control of your capital. It's only you who set all of those stop losses as well. There's not going to be anybody or certain systems coming and actually doing that for you, especially if you trade with a broker who can have a margin call as well, which is even more risky. And yeah, you just gotta make sure that you know how to manage the risk and how to cut all of those losses on time, because that's a major problem that many people have when it comes to trading your own capital. So another advantage of trading with a prop firm over your own capital is the leverage and the buying power that you get from trading with a prop firm. Because let's say you passed the challenge of trading the account of 50K or like 75K, 100, 150, 220, like you do have that extra buying power. When in comparison of trading with your own capital, you don't have a lot of room. Let's say when I started trading with my 5K account, I could only trade 1 to 2 MES contracts. I don't think I could trade even like a single M&Q contract, because I just didn't have enough margin for this. And margins are going to be different for different people, depending on your history, depending on your location as well. But I did not have a lot of room. So now I guess I can trade 5 to 6 MES contracts. But back then it was just a limit to 1 to 2. When in comparison with a prop firm, you do have a bigger buying power and you do have a more leverage in comparison to trading your personal account. Another point is psychological aspect. There is a huge difference how it feels. I'm gonna tell you from my personal experience, how it feels from trading with a prop firm's money and how it feels trading your own capital. I started noticing that I stopped treating whatever I'm making with a prop firm like seriously, like in general, that whole capital that I have trading with a prop firm, even I'm funded, I stopped treating it as the actual real money, because again, I don't have control over it, I don't see it, I don't know what it is. And yep, psychologically it feels different. When I started trading with my account, you are definitely more cautious. You are definitely thinking of how can you preserve the capital and not to lose it. Your risk management needs to be in place 100%. Again, as a reminder that with a prop firm, you are capped to the threshold. You have that specific amount of money you can lose, and it's set already for your account. So psychologically, it also feels different. So that's why I feel like if you are the beginner if you're just starting your trading journey, I do think that you need to trade on a simulator, and then after simulator move to trade with a prop firm, because the prop firm, trading with a prop firm, you have to pay for all of those subscriptions as well, right? And if your funds are limited, just better go and trade with a prop firm after, like with a simulator and then with a prop firm. And yeah, and later on, whatever it may be, what you're gonna make from trading with a prop firm, you can fund your personal account and maybe use it for like swing trading, for example. So that's been my plan, and that's why I'm not planning to move back trading with a prop firm account. I'm feeling pretty comfortable trading my capital and growing the account. I do like it more, again, because I do have more freedom, more flexibility. I don't have anybody telling me anything when I'm supposed to get the payouts. I don't have anybody taking like percentage from my, only if we talk about taxes. But I don't have like a prop firm actually taking the cut from the profits that I'm making. And yeah, I just like that whole idea of having control over what I make and over all of the withdrawals as well. But I'm forever grateful for the experience of trading with a prop firm. I think it was so much needed, and I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change and like say like, oh, like I should have done it only for half a year and I wasted so much time. No, I don't think I wasted any time. I think that was an amazing learning opportunity, and I do think that right now, nowadays, having all of those prop firm accounts, and you have that opportunity to learn and practice that many years ago some people didn't have, and they had to lose actually their own capital before they start being profitable. So yeah, whatever you feel comfortable, whatever works best for you, that's the key point of my video here. But yeah, trading my own capital has just been working better for me. Currently, I trade ES, and that's my primary instrument. That's something that I've been trading for over one and a half years now. I started on a simulator trading ES. I was trading with a prop firm. With a prop firm, I also traded and tested out NQ and CL, and I do trade sometimes CL, but it's more of a swing trading, as I said before, and having my personal account allows me to swing trade if needed. But yeah, that's kind of my review and my side of trading with a prop firm and trading with your own capital. You make the choice, you make that call. I just wanted to share with you guys my perspective and my reasoning why I stopped trading with a prop firm. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what are your thoughts behind trading with a prop firm and versus trading your own capital. Would love to hear maybe from your personal experience. Thank you and have a good one.